Hello, everyone. This is Scott Flanagan. It's going to probably be for tonight. It's about like let's say 2 o'clock, almost 2 o'clock in the morning. It's like 1:49 a.m. my time, Eastern Standard Time. I'm going to try to get in a little YouTube live here before I go to bed. Here, I'm about ready to. So I have had a trying day today. Pretty much everything was going good. The court date and everything else. Until later on, I got a phone call from the landlord from the last previous video I mentioned. The problem, I wasn't going to be able to get the place I was looking at last week, a couple weeks ago. So because they won't accept McKinley's Section 8. They have a problem with McKinley, apparently with some paperwork or whatever. They don't want to do. They don't want to come. They don't want to go do the extra mile, even though it's a for sure income for them to even for me to move in. It's just for sure income. I mean, I don't know why. What is the big problem at this point? I mean, between McKinley and the people who are trying to find a place to live, it makes no sense whatsoever. We're not the problem here. Because first off, it makes no sense to me whatsoever. I mean, it's like we're not the one who we're out there looking for work. But the problem is the employer, who a person who does the hiring, is not hiring us. Okay, we're not looking out for work. Welfare is not the answer for anything. For one, I mean, you can't always live off welfare. I mean, I don't like living off welfare. I barely can have food in my house, stuff like that. You know, I only have to pay I'm paying like $172 in food stamps. I'm not getting Social Security. I'm only assistance. That's only basically I'm getting is the rent, help with my rent, and food stamps and medical insurance. Other than that, I'm not. I have no other state assistance coming to me. So, and I'm trying to hopefully get down the road and get off the state assistance. We're not the problem, actually. The problem is that the employers are not hiring people. They should hire. Stop being picky who they hire. I mean, there's tons of people put applications in every day for a job. I mean, people are looking for work. It's not real hard to put an application in. Nowadays, you can do it at home from your home computer or a library or anywhere else that you can get access to the internet. It's not that difficult anymore. They made it so easy now. You just put an application in, no problem. And I guarantee they get tons and tons. Before they started the computer system, when I was getting through putting applications in, before this computer system crap they put in, every time I went in to put an application in, I had noticed the person's manager's desk when I get a good glance at it. Stack of applications pretty high, very high stack. They had to go through that whole stack of applications, pick who they really want to work, you know, or trying to find who the ones who want the job, who call in and be assistant of wanting the job, which I have done myself too. I have called and insisted I wanted a job. You know, it's not like I didn't want to work, but the problem is they don't like the people who's been out of work too long, and everything else. I mean, older people, they want the younger people in the workforce now. So or has some history in work. Period. Oh man, it's just like I wish the people are judging us living on welfare, and they're fighting. I mean, the problem is, you assume we're not looking for work. We are. We are out there looking for work constantly. You're acting like it's our fault at this point. It's not. So you need to look your directions the other way around. And especially the people who are complaining about immigrants taking their jobs. Who is doing the actual hiring? These people. Think about it. Not them. We don't hire ourselves whatsoever. Nobody hires themselves into the job. It's the employer. The one who wants to pay the lesser wage to the person who will take it. Or barely minimum nothing. So, yeah, I mean, there's people, and there's people out there panhandling, and you think it's bad now? Wait till this year. It's gonna get worse. And a lot of those panhandlers are trying to scam people and are trying to lie to people and get help. I mean, I am trying to make an effort of making my own income and trying to get off the welfare. I am doing my damnedest. It's not like I'm not lack of trying. So, what am I supposed to do? Just have no roof over my head, don't make no money. You know, it's just like, it's just sit there and just die. You know, no help, no assistance. That's what it's there for. So you post so you see this crap. It's supposed to, because to satisfy a lot of people don't want to see people panhandling and stuff like that. That's what's going to happen when you start cutting welfare from people. Because then when you start cutting welfare for people, and you say it's going to give an incentive of trying to find, well, yeah, it might give them definitely an incentive to work, but it's not giving the employer the incentive to hire these people. So, what's going to tell this employer who's going to do the hiring, or is doing the hiring for that job, who's going to tell him to hire this person because he don't want welfare anymore? You know, it's going to just keep on going and going and going. It's going to get worse and worse. The actual problem is not with the welfare people. It's the actual problem who's doing hiring jobs. So, nobody's forcing them to do anything. So, in my situation now, the person I just talked to for my land, the person I was hoping to get a place to live, they're not accepting the Section 8 McKinley because of paperwork. Paperwork they do not want to do. It's just like pure laziness. You know, I have to do extra paperwork for DHS now for each view because of my self-employment. I have to report everything I do. It's not like I had normal pay stubs to just get from an employer. I have to literally keep track every day on my booking, how much I get paid, and everything else, and I have to get that all into the DHS and Section 8. So, I mean, what's wrong with these people going the extra work? I mean, it's for sure income for one. It's not like they're not going to get paid unless they don't repair their residence, like this situation I'm in too. The landlord is not doing repairs, and guess what happened? They stopped paying the rent. If you follow the rules and guidelines of what Section 8 puts in, you'll get paid. And that's it. I mean, tomorrow I'm going to be calling my lawyer, let him know about the situation. Call around again for a place to live. I'm going to try it again. And I don't have the move packet right now. The only thing I got is I made sure I made a copy of my voucher to give out. The only thing I have is the voucher form, but I don't have the packet to actually to show what's got to be filled out for the apartment and what is being included to that what Michigan needs. So, now my problem is that it's a big freaking thing, like a book almost. And only two ways, unless I get it back from the person I gave it to, or back from McKinley again themselves. I mean, I wish there was a solution at this point where somehow somebody's got to give somewhere along the lines. But again, they want to be sticklers of who gets put in the place where they live is because of some extra paperwork. You know, when was the house built or information like that, what was made from, whatever, the whole reason why they don't want to do that extra paperwork. I do not know. So, I know it's a big, I'm found some issues I'm having with it myself and what's going on. So, I know I made a mistake. I should have paid my rent still, regardless of the situation. But, again, I've learned from that mistake. So, in the next place I move to, that ain't going to happen again. I'll make sure I pay my rent and everything else. I'm just going to have to make sure I write letters to the landlord and to Mishta themselves, too, to make sure I get these repairs done. If not. So, let me cover my ass the next time it happens again. So, I don't know what to do at this point. All I could do is pray to God. I mean, I think it was going good this morning, and I wish they didn't have to wait the whole entire day to find out they did not want to accept my application for the place I was going to hopefully get. But that didn't work out. I could have been calling earlier today and looking for places to live other than just waiting to find out what the hell is going on. So now I got to get a hold of my lawyer tomorrow to get situated with Mishta and find out what to do at this point. Get another move packet sent to me from them again. So, and then that's more time that I don't have. I got to the end of the month to find a place to live here. And it's like, I don't have the time to play games. That's the problem I had last time when I moved, when I was trying to find a place to live before I lost my voucher. I was going to lose my voucher the first time. Because everybody was just playing games around and just causing more time to get me to find a place to live. I mean, when I turned all my paperwork that was required to Mishta, it took about 2 weeks to get to him. Because somebody didn't send it out in the mail. I kept on top of them on that. I mean, because that was ridiculous. You know. So, I'm just tired of people thinking we're the problem, we're not the problem. So, I mean, we got these we had the assessment test. What's the necessary reason for the work assessment test anyways? Yeah, I'm still up for a little bit. I was just about ready to go to bed. I just felt like just get out one more time for tonight before I go to bed. So that's just what I felt like doing. I just posted up a couple other videos. Oh, but they are not the mama. Well, thank you, man. So, you know, this what is it prompted me to start doing videos like this in the first place, because people are not seeing what's actually happening out there, and nothing's getting done. And it's like nobody gives a damn. Well, we're out here struggling as hell, and people are complaining about welfare people or homeless people and everything else. There's people getting homeless every day. I don't have to worry about the judge anymore at this point. The only thing I got to worry about is the case for the appeal for the informal hearing. That's not for a while. Tell Trump is not the mama. Oh, boy, nobody's not the mama. Hey, I'll say you're not the mama. Robert Wilbur. You're not the mama. So, I'm trying to kill some time right now. I'm waiting for some stuff on eBay to expired from auction so I can relist them. Because I'm gonna be bidding on them the first time, so I'm going to buy it now. See if they already just sold one after reposted it up again for buy it now. Relist. Yeah, I'm trying everything in my power just to make ends meet. I don't know how much more I can do, I mean, it's like, what am I supposed to do with section admission? Nobody's going to accept McKinley. The only other way is unless I move out of state or something. Or somewhere in another town in Michigan somewhere. Nobody's really dealt with McKinley. That'd be the only way I can think of. I don't know what will happen if I do that. Will they transfer me to their nearest local Section 8 program? I do not know. That's the question. I don't know much about how that Section 8 stuff works anyways. This is my first year being on it in the first place. So, what's the next one? Is it almost, I don't have to worry about that. I got 22 hours. Everything's relisted again. Yay! I gotta ship out that Aladdin set tomorrow also. Hopefully my printer function to print the shipping label out. Bought ink cartridges just like about a couple weeks ago and they're already dead out of the ink. And I barely used the damn printer. Crazy. It's crazy. I just wish. Ever since everything I tried to do, it's hoping if it's going good, then this crap happens. And I don't have time to play around. I mean, I wish I can get some type of help to find a place who will be willing to accept the McKinley program, Section 8. That's the issue. So, I don't know I just don't know what to do. But I mean, yep, that's all on me right there at this point forward. There's no, I mean, all they can do is they can provide me the resources to find the place. That's it. Nothing more. No caseworker assists me to find this place whatsoever. So it's gonna most likely it's gonna screw up all my stuff with DHS because now that fell through. Unless I can get another place lined up right away. Where I'm gonna, it's gonna be good luck with that one. I mean, that was by a recommended person who recommended that landlord to me. So, and I gotta find one. It's gotta find one that's gonna take Section 8, McKinley Section 8, and don't have an issue with them. So, yeah. It's just ridiculous. I've went through the realtors before, and when I went into Brett Me Properties, again, I would have to pay a $25 fee for each realtor I go to for a background check. $25 per realtor. Per realtor. Everyone I go to. Like I really have $25 to go to each realtor for a final place to live. That's money I can't put out every damn time. It's bad enough I got to come up with the money for a deposit and stuff like that if they don't go through DHS. So I don't know. There's no guarantee I'll even get that money. Even though I'm not even sure, even though I got proven income, but it ain't much, but it's proven income. Yeah. But I just can't keep on doing this and over and over and over again. Just wish I could just find a place tomorrow. Hopefully my DHS worker will contact me tomorrow also. Find out what's going on with the program. I'm still waiting for the paperwork to come in the mail for need me to give them. Problem is I'm not going to have the other paperwork because I've been denied for that place to live. Yeah. Yeah, I might just go to bed now. I'm getting tired anyways. I just got finally the last listing I was waiting for to get done expired, and it's finally done. That's what I was waiting for, pretty much. Hopefully, get stuff sold soon. All right. Oh. All right. I'm gonna call this a night, though. I'll catch y'all guys later on. eBay's not tomorrow. But yeah, I need to go to bed. I'm tired. Thought to jump on for one more time. You'll see me tomorrow sometime later on live again. Trying to find a damn place to live. Alright. Appreciate everybody being on right now. Y'all have a good morning, and I'll see you later. Okay? Thanks for joining me.